Okay, I'm afraid. Oh, we have some. Oh, look at that. Call testimonial ones to greatness. Yay.
I think you have
Okay,
to be
Arthur
watching.
Phillips said, I'm afraid of dating as well, being scared of pretty women. You're afraid of dating as well as being scared of pretty women. You're scared.
Why are you scared?
You're scared of pretty women. Why? Why have you had some bad experience, or you just kind of have like this notion that
Maybe
comes
it's
across
back to that thing of
with a
the
stereotype?
intimidating thing.
Yeah, why are you afraid of pretty women? I would
Just
literally
because
like
we're
to
pretty
know that.
doesn't mean we're going to say no.
Well, sometimes, pretty women can come across
Yeah.
as being like snobbish, or you don't want nobody to talk to you. And I'm really working with a lot of women because they're beautiful, but they can't seem to attract a man.
But also, quick tip though, because I noticed that too. Like a lot of guys will be like, "Oh, because she's pretty, she's probably like mean, or she has like a whole bunch of dudes in her space." Probably because that pretty girl probably looks like she won't talk to you, or she's mean because she's pretty, so she gets a lot of attention, and a lot of people try to like you. She's been through a lot. She's been hurt, so she's not gonna. Obviously she might be a little bit. Kind of have that wall up as a form of protection, but like she said, start a conversation. Say hey, like see, get to know her, and she might be the nicest person. So you just gotta try.
And I think with pretty women too. I think because pretty women, they may get hit on so many times, but guys who are not serious, kind of throwing lines out there at them. Girl, you so pretty. Just and after a while, it's just like, okay,
It's exhausting.
It's exhausting. You just telling me I'm beautiful. Can you find something else to tell me about myself? Get to know me on a deeper level. And just like, girl, you so pretty. I just want to sit here and look at you. Come up with
That's
like
weird.
silly things that people say. But you really, and a lot of times you'll see. Because people always get baffled. They'll see the most beautiful woman with like an average looking guy. They're like, how did he get her?
But probably the average looking guy is the nicest guy you've ever met in your life.
It's a nice guy.
Like, I remember, like, one of my friends, no, I won't say a name because,
Please don't say name.
Yeah. But he's the sweetest person you'll ever meet. He is so kind. You know who I'm talking about. And I think he's adorable. Okay. He has a girlfriend. She's gorgeous, and people are like, they would not expect them to be together, but she's beautiful, but she wanted that guy that she could know, that she could depend on, who would be there for her, who's somebody who understands her, who genuinely they have the same interests. Like, just get to know somebody.
That she's more than beauty. Go past, go beyond the surfacey thing. Get to know me as an individual. I'm not an item. Just my looks is one aspect of me, but it's not the totality of who I am. Exactly. So I think sometimes pretty women get placed in that box. A lot of men are scared to approach them because they're afraid of rejection. Mm-hmm. But sometimes if you just go and be yourself and just show her that you are kind, you are a nice guy, she'll give you the chance. She really will. So don't be shy away by the pretty women.
Okay.
They need love too.
So where are we supposed to go to meet men? I know the whole like that's a real question though, because I know the whole like you're a man who finds a wife, finds a good
that's my message.
So yes, the man is supposed to find.
Absolutely.
But where he's supposed to find me at? Like where can I go? Where am I supposed to go? Where it's like, oh, so I can go look for her in this place. That's where I'll find her. So where is he supposed to look for me?
Where am I supposed to be? How can I be at the right location so you can find me? Yeah. But that's a really good question, because I know a lot of women get really stressed out. Like, okay, what am I supposed to do? Just sit idle? Because the Bible says, he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor. And I truly believe in that. And I think we're in a day and age where women are just, they're spending too much time pursuing men and not enough time pursuing themselves and their passions. Mm-hmm. And when you say, where should a man find, where can you go to meet a man? I tell women all the time, just live your life. Do the things that are of interest to you. Like if you love to dance, go out dancing. Like
okay, so if I love to dance, right? Mm-hmm. I don't want to go to a club and meet a guy, because that guy in the club is probably not looking for a girlfriend. He's looking for a hookup. So that's not.
Well, there are many places to go dancing. Like I met my husband doing dancing. We met at doing tango, so that's okay. So you don't like tango, but you have. I just wanted to try something new. I just was a group of people that they were going tango. I've never go try tango. Hey, I'll go try tango. So there are ballroom dancing, there are hip hop places, studios that you can just go and just dance. And that's just one example. Like if you love to read books, go to the bookstore. If you whatever you love, if you love to hike, go on a hike. But don't go with the intention of, I'm
meet a man in the
I'm gonna
woods.
meet a man. I'm gonna meet a man.
I'm gonna meet a mountain man in the woods, y'all.
Just
I like hiking, but I'm not gonna go hiking to find a guy.
But you be amazed, women. Okay, what's going on this way? They're gonna hike. I'm gonna go hiking. Maybe my guy will be there. No, don't live your life try to be at where he go. You spend your whole life searching for him. And I tell you, it's when you are busy living your best life, doing the things that you truly enjoy. Just have fun. Have fun, be yourself, go to places that you want to go. Don't go because you in the anticipation that you're gonna meet someone, but go because you generally want to go. And enjoy yourself. So that way you're gonna have a good time whether you meet someone or not. Like I have these single event coming up tonight. So a lot of people might be coming just because, well, oh my God, tonight might be the night. Tonight might be the night I'm gonna meet that special guy. What if you don't? Maybe you will, maybe you won't. I've had some people come in and they've met someone at the event and hit it off.
You can go in there and meet your best friend.
Exactly. So I tell you, everyone you meet, I think there are so many different people on the planet, and you only get an opportunity to meet such a small percentage of them. So whenever you meet someone, don't take that lightly. You might go to this event. It might be another woman that you meet, but hey, get to know that other woman. She might be a great girlfriend. She might have great contact. She might have a brother. you just never know. It's true. That has happened a lot of times because you meet a girl and she's so nice. Oh my God, I think you'd be perfect for my brother. Or I think you'd be perfect for I have a friend of mine. You'd be perfect for him. Like I'm not interested, or I can't date him, or he's my cousin. But because you're so
I can't date him. Look, people marrying their
cousin, but we ain't preaching that.
Yeah.
But you just have to be open because sometimes we're so closed-minded. I think when you're focused on something, the energy that you're putting towards being single because you just want to get in a relationship, it's kind of like a negative energy because when you're desperate, you attract desperation. So it's like you're so desperate for something that people can sense it all over your face. But just relax, enjoy your life, enjoy this. If you're single, enjoy your singleness. It's a great stage. It's a great space to be at. Just enjoy that. And when you're ready for the next level, God will graduate you to that next level. But till then, enjoy being single. Go out, meet people, enjoy the experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you know when a guy is trying to play you?
How do you know when a guy is trying to play? I think as women, God give us intuition.
But what if we don't want to
yes,
listen?
See, that's
like,
the thing.
okay,
It's
so
not that you don't know. You just don't want to listen.
No, but what if, because some guys be like, dang, y'all women crazy. I'm not cheating, but you think I'm cheating, and I'm really not. Because what if it's like, you like the guy. You like him a lot. But it's just something, like at first, because I remember, you know who I'm talking about. The one who lives in Europe. So, we went out on a date. And, it just kind of felt, I don't know, it felt awkward. Like, I was into him, but it wasn't like, I don't know, something told me it wasn't going to last forever. It was like, I wanted it to. I was like, maybe it could. But something was just like, he may not be the one. Like, something doesn't sit right. And, the whole situation happened where, he went home. And the date was awesome. But I didn't hear from him. I was like, what happened?
You got ghosted.
Yeah, I got ghosted. I was ghosted. I was like, what happened? Listen, I kid you not. I'm a very spiritual person, okay? I kid you not. I prayed about it.
She got ghosted.
I prayed about it. I went to bed. I had a dream.
I'm pretty just stop laughing about you.
I had a dream that he left me for this other girl. And I was like, what? So I woke up. I was like, and I asked you. I told you about it. And you were like, oh, he has a girlfriend. So that's what happened. He had a girlfriend. So... and something told me, emotionally, it was just he liked me a lot. I could tell. But something was just he's not, there's a barrier. And he was already committed to somebody else. So how do you get to a point where you don't have to always question your intuition, that you can just go with it? Because, some people might be crazy. So how do you know borderline between I'm crazy and this is my intuition and I should trust that? Like, how do you know?
I think you really have to know the difference because as women, we all have issues that we're dealing with that we haven't made peace with. Like, for example, if we were in a very traumatic relationship where we were constantly being lied to and abused. So now you have a problem with trust because your last relationship with the other people you've dated, you couldn't trust them. So you will always have to be thinking, like, if he said A, maybe it's probably B. If he said it's red, it's probably blue. So you were always overthinking because you knew something inside of you told you that person was lying to you. And you knew it. As women, that's our God-given intuition, our gift from God, that we have that intuition. And every time, if we listen to it, for me, it's like almost 9.5 out of 10 times it's been right. Sometimes, but we don't want to trust it. Sometimes we know the truth, but we don't want to accept the truth. We don't want to, okay, well, it's better if I don't know. No one told me, so I'm going to pretend I don't know, or I'm going to ignore this feeling because there's really nothing to confirm it. But something here already confirmed there for you. You just kind of choose to ignore it. So the answer to your question, you have to know if it's past issues that you haven't dealt with, that you'll bring into your current relationship because your last boyfriend was a liar and a cheater. So if you didn't heal from that, like every other guy you meet, you're going to automatically assume he's a liar and a cheater. So unless you've made peace and say, you know what, that was him, that has nothing to do with me, that was his loss, and you're like, okay, you've made peace with that, and you got to a point where you realize, I don't have to deal with this, I don't have to accept being lied and cheat on, I deserve better, and you remove yourself from that relationship, and then you give yourself some time to heal.
How much is enough time?
Well, for everyone is different. I think it's a time where you feel like you don't need another person to occupy that space. It's almost like you have this emptiness inside of you, like, okay, because you want to stop the hurt, so you want to find somebody else to kind of like, okay, distract. It's like the other person becomes a distraction. So like you're with this person, but you're still thinking about the other person. So you still haven't completely healed yourself. You have not released him, but it's just a way so you don't have to be alone. But when you get to a point where you're okay being by yourself, you're okay being by yourself, spending time with yourself, you're like, okay, if I meet someone, great. If not, I'm okay. Then you're ready for your next relationship. Yep.
Okay.